Yo, welcome back, guys. Welcome to part 2 of sneaker reselling. I'm gonna call this series Flip to Drip. You know, flipping shoes, buy your shoes, and then build up your collection. That's kind of the idea of what I'm teaching you guys to do, except you don't have to build up a collection. You can use that money for other things, such as just saving up money in general, or, you know, put it towards your passion and pursue your dreams. But anyways, let's begin. So I started out this morning waking up, trying to get the Ben & Jerry dunks, and I'll show you guys the footage right here. Alright, so now that we are back, basically we took the L now, and you know, it was not that disappointing because I didn't really have high hopes, because if you have your hopes really high and you don't cop something, it makes you more disappointed than you originally would be, as if you were just regularly feeling okay about it. Anyway, so we didn't cop it, but however, I did make some moves today that are going to increase our profits, and we're updating our spreadsheet right now, and let's go over what I got. So today I copped 2 pairs of shoes and my partner copped 1. So we both got the 8.5 zebras and a DS right here. You guys can see that we got 2 8.5 zebras, DS, and then we basically got them for around $330 to $335 each. And then I also copped the Rave Runners last video, and I also got a new pair of Royal Toes, which I think I have here. Yeah, Royal Toes size 10. I got it for $255, and that's basically a little bit lower than the StockX price, so that's good. We're gonna hold those on, and then we're gonna go over what I need to do, and then we'll also unbox them when they get in the video. And we are back, guys. Today we have a new package to open. Yesterday we just took an L on the dunks, Ben & Jerry's, but it's unfortunate. Today we're gonna basically go over some things, our game plan for next week and upcoming releases, talk a little bit about those, talk about some of the plans I do some of the things I plan to do with the items I received, and some of the things I purchased, like I showed you just in the clip earlier. We bought a couple new shoes. We're gonna be unboxing them, and we're gonna wait for more boxes to come in before we open them on the camera, but I'm trying to fit it all in one video. So all the unboxing will probably be in episode 2. And here's our first package. This one is from Hype, SHIT on Instagram. I'm not really trying to say it because it might, demonetize my video, and that's really bad because I'm trying to build up my YouTube audience and revenue. So we're trying to get some followers here. So if you guys, before you watch this video, please leave a like just to support my channel, and comment down below what you guys think that if I'm gonna cop next week, because there are the Yeezy Zions, there's gonna be Travis Scott Air Max 720s, and there's gonna be a potential to go pretty high on those, maybe about $500 to $600 resell, and you can make a good amount of profit. So let's open this box up. It's in a really rectangular box, so kind of not what I'm used to, but we do have our money knife here. We'll be using this to unbox most of our packages, because I've had this knife for many years, and that's what I've been using. Anyways, we're just gonna unbox this real quick. Try not to hold it that much or put it in our lap though. I'm just gonna move it to the side, bring it over here, because with the virus going on and everything, you don't know what germs are in there, so we don't want to touch in our body. Just you can wash your hands after this. Alright, so we have 2 things in here, you guys can see. I'll show it to you guys real quick. There's a box of shoes in here and another item. So first item we're gonna go over is this one right here. It's a Nike Air Force box. I'll move that shit out of the way. Here you go, pretty nice black box, and let's see if I can show you guys what's inside. So we lift this paper up. It is the Nike Air Force Music ones, and I'll pick it up to show you guys in more detail. Okay, this shoe is kind of warm. I think it's been out in the sun for a while. The box arrived earlier though, and look, it's pretty good, brand new condition. It's a size 10. The reason I don't know why these are sitting, I don't know, because they look pretty good and they were pretty limited to get. However, these shoes are sitting. What that means is they're bricks, kind of. They're going for literally same as retail price, and they're not really have a resale value. But I did get this for under retail. I got both of these items, which I'm about to show you, for $160 total, which means basically they're $80 each. So this was $20 below retail, and it's brand new. So they have like a music note symbol here with all the things looking like sound waves, because it's called the music pack or something. There were some artists involved. The back tab looks pretty cool. The what's it called, the tongue of it looks really different too, if you guys can see that. There's Nike since 1972 Nike hoops, and that's pretty much it. So let's go put this back, and then I'll show you the other items. My plan with this is that since I got it for a really good steal, $160 for both items, I could probably just easily sell it for $100 retail, or keep it as a personal. Who knows, because I don't know if I'll fit a size 10. I do wear size 10.5 and 11, so, but I have never had an Air Force before, so I don't know how they really fit. Next thing you know, he threw me a pack of stickers. That's pretty nice of him. There you go. Here's his business card. I'll plug it right here. There you go. You guys got that. Gave me a Supreme sticker too, so just something I can add to the collection. They're not really worth anything nowadays. Maybe $1 or $2 at most. And most people aren't really buying them as heavily as they used to. And last but not least, let's see if anything we got in here. We have this thing, the king of sweatshirts. I don't know, he threw in something random. I don't really care about these too much. But we have a Bathing Ape shirt, and this retailed for $130. I got this for, again, like I said, $80. It's pretty authentic. You can see the Bathing Ape badge right here, the size and colorway, and then the item number and everything, the barcode. It's in a bag, brand new. I would take it out and show you guys, but it's a little hard. I'll just try to show it to you guys. It's like the holographic shark face, you know, with the eyes, and then the upside down, like the frown or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Retail is $130, and I got this for $80. So I probably would sell this for $100 to make a $20 profit, and that would be satisfied for me. So we got 2 items here, and let's continue this video on when we get more unboxings. Alright, so we just opened the door and I found out that we got 2 more packages just arrived. So let's go unbox these real quick and show you guys what it came. Alright, so now we're downstairs, and as you guys could see earlier, we had a couple packages arrive after I pretty much just woke up. And here we got one right here, one right here, and we're gonna unbox them for you. And one thing I want to note real quick is that, like, the reason I'm buying all these packages is not because I want to flex on you guys or something like that. It's because, like, I want you guys to understand when it comes to reselling, you have to be spending money to make money, as that's what the basic of flipping stuff is. So if you don't buy stuff and you're never having inventory to flip, you're not going to really have much money to work with, and you're not going to build up your capital. So that's really why I'm doing all this. So that's what you guys should be doing too if you're trying to follow along and, like, begin reselling and basically trying out new things with the kind of business. So in the first box right here, it's from the same guy from the previous clip who sold me the Babe t-shirt and the Air Forces. This is a different Babe tee, and I got it for retail, or less than retail. It was actually only $80. So again, money knife right here. Pretty much the next day. And we'll talk about a little bit of our plans on how we can resell these, and a little more of how much we're going to price it at. And then after that, we're going to get into the resale predictions of next week about the Travis Scotts, the Yeezys coming up, and a few more other things. Like the Flint 13s, I feel like they're going to be bricks in my opinion. I'm just not going to really talk about them because personally, I'm not going to go for it. Neither is my partner. But I know a lot of people are going to be going for it because some of them will sell out fast. But then again, the resale wouldn't be too high on them. You would probably make a little bit of profit after fees and shipping and stuff like that. So, alright, inside the package already, I think he threw me a little surprise. Gave me a Travis Scott cereal box. So, you know, shout out to Plug. We got cereal box, cereals to eat during quarantine. Again, same business card. Let me show that twice. Alright, so let's put that box on the ground. And then now we have this Bathing Ape. It's called like a college tee. Basically has a Bathing Ape logo right here with the ape itself, and then it has ape in the back. And it's a white on black, pretty common one. You can see retail price right here is $99, and I got it for $80. So I'll probably try to sell it for retail if anything. And one easy place I can find to move Bape is probably eBay. A lot of people buy on eBay. But I've just been posting on Instagram for now and trying to lay off eBay because, well, the thing is, even if it's easy to sell on eBay, it could take like a little bit of time to transaction to fees to cover everything and like get it into your PayPal account and into your actual bank account. But with Instagram, it's pretty instant. Sometimes PayPal might put your like fees on hold or your money on hold because, like, you know, they don't trust you yet. You're a new seller. So understand that, guys. When you start selling on eBay, you're not going to get the money right away. They're going to hold it until the item gets delivered and then wait a few days, and then eventually it'll get into your PayPal account, which then you can release into your bank account that you have linked. All right, so let's get the other one opened, and this one is from Coup Resell. I really hope, wait, hold up. And he also threw me a Supreme sticker in the other box. I didn't actually see that, but we are saving these boxes. So another advice I have for you guys right here is, you see this right here? Like, when I open my stuff, I like to save my boxes so that whenever I'm selling my own things like shoes and clothes, I can reuse the boxes that they gave me. Just put a label on top of it, get rid of the old label, and ship it without having to go out to the store and buy new boxes. However, if you do need new boxes, I recommend going to the USPS website, or however, going to Home Depot. They have a lot of good boxes there. Alright, let's get this open. Now, I believe this is a shoe. I'm not sure if this is the Zebras or this is the Royal Toes, but we'll see. I think this is probably the Royals. I bought another pair of size 10 for about $255, which is a pretty good price right now. And everyone knows that the Royal Toes are going to be a good hold, so I definitely saw a really good value in it and potential for it to go up from $255. So let's get this opened up. Dang, this tape is really thick. Alright, yeah, it looks like there's a Nike box inside. I was able to see a little bit through the cracks. And let's get this other side opened up. Alright, there we go. So, okay, that side is still not done yet. Let's get this opened up. Alright, inside, you guys can see, we have the Nike box. Let's go slide it out. And let's dump that box over there for now. Nike Jordan 1 box. Let's see what's inside. Is it what I think it is? Yes, it is. The Deathstock Royal Toes. Very, very good. Okay, so the thing I want to talk about is the leather quality on these are pretty good. Like if you feel the back in here on the tab, I kind of near the tongue where the Jordan logo is, it's like really smooth leather. It's like buttery if you want to describe it like that. I don't know, a lot of people use that word, but it's really smooth and it's like soft and tumbled, and I don't know, it's really nice leather for a Jordan 1, and it's definitely a different one than like the satin materials or like the reverse backboard 3.0. Those were interesting ones. I didn't really like them. Or I don't like the ones that are like on the Fearless ones. I don't know really remember what material those are called, or the same as the Zoom racers, but these ones definitely do the job very well. Again, my market for these is I'm trying to sell this when it raises up in value. A lot of times Jordan 1s will go up in value in the aftermarket, usually like half a year, a whole year down the line, especially with the release of the Last Dance documentary that came out a while ago. Those are giving Jordans a big hype push up to the resale value. I know the OG Jordan colorways are going up a lot. My Dame Royals now are around 400 something on StockX, and they were like literally 350 like last year. So a $100 boost, and that's pretty good for just holding a shoe and not really have to do anything. I see potential of the size 10s maybe going up to 300, and then the size like 7 and 9s going up to like 350 or 400. That's a possibility. GS sizes probably can hit 300 something soon. And that's really all that. So let's go talk about upcoming releases, and I'll catch you guys upstairs. So we're upstairs now, and let's go talking about some upcoming releases. Now recently, the Jordan 13 Flint Tip came out, and the Travis Scott Air Max 270s has released. I took an L on both of them. I actually didn't even go for the Flints because I didn't think they were going to do well, but market on them is not looking too bad for certain sizes. So if you guys missed out, that's okay. I don't see these going for too high after the market like saturates down, if you guys know what I mean. Usually when a shoe basically just comes right out, it's going to be pretty high, almost like an all-time high, and it never reaches that height for most of the shoes unless you're talking about like Jordan 1s or Dunks nowadays, and then it slowly lowers down. But anyways, the Flints are doing pretty well. But I did take a big L on the Travis Scott 270s. I feel like this is one thing that a lot of people get misunderstood about reselling, however, is that if you are reselling and you take a lot of L's that week or that month, you got to keep it being persistent. You can't just give up reselling because you didn't cop the last few 2 or 3 drops. I know it's a lot harder if you're doing manually nowadays, and it's a lot of competition against people who create like hundreds of accounts, people who have like bots running like hundreds of proxies, and different profiles and stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff to compete against, and it can be really difficult sometimes. But trust me, I got all my stuff legit. I never used a bot, never bought a bot, and it's definitely possible to still make money. It's just that sometimes on releases they may be a little bit of a struggle. So with the resale coming out, I see the Air Max going for around 500 right now. Some sizes who are really limited going for 600 and up. I think they'll eventually stay around the same area. They're not like a super nice shoe in person. I've seen like people holding pictures and then like taking the photos on Instagram. But it's the reason why I say they're gonna stay there is that because like there is hype around it. It is a Travis Scott shoe, and they were pretty limited to cop, and therefore the value will keep around the $500-600 region. However, it will probably not keep going up to like $1,000, $800 or something like that, because the shoe does not really look that good, and it's not like a very popular style of shoe. Like the model isn't super popular and hyped. But yeah, that's despite that. So I'm looking at some upcoming releases right now. Basically, if you go on your phone, computer, tablet, or whatever, and you basically type up like upcoming sneaker releases, it'll show you basically a list, a calendar, if you want to say that, of the dates and things that are dropping. So next up, we got June 11th. We have a Nike Dunk Low. This is like the red colorway. I forgot the exact colorway it is. But, Dunks have been doing pretty well. The Brazil ones that came out are doing really good right now. They're a little bit above 300 last time I saw. I don't know if they've risen or not. But yes, this is called the University Reds right here. And you guys can see right there. It's a pretty nice colorway, red and white. Can't go wrong with that. It's like a bread toe, except it's not, because it's more like a Chicago actually. But yeah, so these will probably, I would say, go for around the same thing as the Brazil, and like a lot of different colorways that resemble the... You guys remember the off-white Dunks when they released? Basically, they resemble the Oregon one in Michigan. And they're pretty similar, except without the off-white collaboration and the crazy laces, obviously. So these will probably go for around 300. Now, next thing I want to talk about is the Yeezy Zion 350 V2s. They were originally going to release in May, and they're delayed to June, like 12th or 13th or something. But they're a super nice colorway. I saw somebody with an exclusive like early pair. They look really nice in person. The bottom is like a really white, kind of almost clear color. Reminds me of the zebra on the bottom, like when it's DS and not like yellowed yet. It's really clear on the bottom. It's pretty smooth. It's not exactly like a brown color as it shows in the pictures. It's more of like a, it's like a coffee color mixed with a little bit of tan. And it just looks really nice on the shoe. I wish I could show you guys a picture. Actually, let me just pull it up right now. All right, so here's one of the photos right now. You guys can see there. It's like the stripe looks pretty black, but like the rest of the shoe is a little bit brownish and there's like white spots because it looks like when you mix like the brown with the tan, or not tan, when you mix like the gray with the brown color, it kind of makes it look like it's a little bit white and a little lighter. So it's a pretty nice colorway overall. I would say this would probably resell, well, retail for Yeezys are always $220 for the 350 model. After tax, you get $240. And so basically your net price is $240 a piece if you do cop for retail. And I can see these going for around $350, so you could probably make at least $100 profit. A nice shoe. Make sure you go for sizes 6 and 7 for sure. Anything high would do really well, but you know, 6 and 7 are gonna do the best because they make most of the times easy releases make like really limited amount in smaller sizes, and also they have like, you know, people who have smaller feet can fit into them since they're like a half size up. And also a lot of women, they don't make like separate sizes for men and women. They're like unisex shoes, so like when women want to wear them, they buy smaller sizes because, you know, genetics and stuff like that. But let's see what other things are coming. We're going to be finishing off this review with a final shoe that we're going to cover, and that's the Jordan 1 Hyper Royal in 2020. They made an OG original Hyper Royal that was really basically all blue and I believe a little bit of white, but now this color here is a little bit of like gray color and blue. And you know what, it's a pretty interesting model because like there's so many Royals already that came out, especially recently with the Royal toes, and people, you know, saying how they look like the game Royals and like the retro Royals together. And then there's a lot of other ones too, the lows and mids. But this is another one that I think is going to be pretty well in the resale market. However, I don't think it's going to be doing as well as the Royal toes will because the gray color isn't too appealing to me, and it kind of looks like a really traditional shoe. Like I know like the other ones do too, but this one just looks like it's been too many at this point. Is what I'm trying to say here. This is like the 5th Royal they made, and it's gotten annoying seeing the same color blocking so many times. However, because it is a blue colorway and, you know, gray is easy to wear for a lot of things, it will have resale. I see it going for maybe like 260 at its highest, probably, because like these will probably sit at retail for a very long time, kind of like the UNC to Chicago's, and then eventually they'll go up to like the mid 250s, and then that's probably where they stay at for the longest amount of time, and who knows what happened to them next. So let's end up this review and let's talk about something else. All right, so it's been a couple of days since my last time I recorded the last part, and I know I need a haircut and all, but anyways, we're gonna end this video off with things that you should be holding or otherwise long-term investments of shoes. And these are things that you can hold over time to make you more money in the future, possibly a few months down the line or end of the year. And that's when I plan to sell on them, because you know what, I'm trying to maximize profit with each shoe that I buy, get it for as low as possible, and if they have potential, definitely worth the cop. So the first pair I want to begin with is the Yeezy 350 Cinders. Originally, these were big bricks, especially sizes like 10 and 11. I got me a size like, I believe it's a 9 or 9.5 here. Let me double check the box real quick. Over here, it is a 9. So this was from Foot Locker, but I actually ended up paying a little bit over that. I paid around $275 for this, and pairs are going for around $320 on StockX. I however see this pair going for around $350 or $400 after all this quarantine stuff is over, which should be by the end of 2020. And that'll be worth my hold for this pair, since I've only paid $275 for this off of one of my resale friends. Obviously, everything you hold mainly should be dead stock, or else it's going to be not as high value because you can't really sell it on your apps that easily, and you can't compare it to like payout price, and you can't compare it to highest bids. Next shoe I'm holding right here, UNC to Chicago's Jordan 1s. Now, same thing with these. The stories are pretty much all the same. Originally, they started out as big bricks, otherwise known as like items that would sit on shelves, or like not like sit on shelves, but they would sell out, but they wouldn't have much resale value to them, and it's just basically go for retail, and like there would be no profit to be made. Again, holding them brand new. This is a size, I believe, 10.5 women, so it transfers to a size 9 men's. You just do 1.5 size down for Jordan 1s, and these are going for around $240 right now, so not bad. I actually only paid $190 for these, which is basically like retail plus tax, so we're holding on to these two. Everything I have in this video that I'm holding, like these next shoes I'm going to show you, you guys should do the same thing I'm doing. Try to get them for a good price, and if you can, that'll definitely be worth your time holding. And for the last shoe I want to cover, let me grab the box right here, 350 box, you guys can see. It is a 700 Yeezy Boost, and let's get it opened up. And this last one is going to be a Yeezy 350 Wave Runner, alright? I'm holding these because I honestly see these going for at least $500. A lot of the small sizes, 6 and 7, are going back to $600 now. A while ago, too, Adidas kind of restocked these and gave exclusive members access to buying them for retail. And I managed to get 2 there, but I sold them pretty quickly because I didn't think about holding them. But now I have a pair, I believe. Let me see what size these are. These are a pair of 9.5s, and I got them for around $380. So we're holding these right now. They're selling for at least $400 on StockX, so a good price to do that. And after you have everything ready and hold, and then now you're waiting for the part to sell it, what you really want to do is get a nice area to take a picture. It's kind of like how you post stuff on Instagram. Take a nice feed, put all your stuff in there in a post, and then like announce a day you're gonna put everything on sale for your story. So let's say today is Saturday. I take a picture of everything, put it all down there, you know, put all my shoes that I'm want to sell, put all the clothes I want to sell, and I say story sale coming on Monday in 2 days. Stay tuned at like 12 p.m. at noon, and like you guys just make sure you hype it up, ask people to post it on their stories and repost it for you, and tag you guys, tag your own account. And when it's time to do the story sale, people will be checking out your story if they are interested in buying those shoes, because obviously, you know, shoes are in a really high demand in the market, not because a lot of people need shoes to wear, but because of the hype around them, and that's basically what they want to be buying them for. A lot of people don't even care about how things look. Like, there's a lot of ugly shoes out there that still have resale value just because of the pure hype or a limited quantity of them. And that's really what I want to conclude this episode with. Those are some 3 shoes that I will be holding, and part of the that's big story sale that I will be having in a few weeks or months. They'll probably have these shoes in them. And again, I want you guys to go follow WC Hype as my Instagram resale page, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and enjoy the video.